It is your boy, Black Ronin, back on at it again with another banger and fire video for y'all's out there today. Y'all. Welcome on back to the channel. But guys, I really do gotta speak on this topic right here, and I gotta really talk to my fellow light skins out here, and also, the mulatto community, because it's so much of a push to really make this particular group of people right here, as light skins, to conform and move with the society norms. And I just think that shit is blasphemy. We are the most authentic people on the face of the planet, but people want to automatically throw us into a box. And that's a big issue, guys. And I really cannot stress this enough. If you are walking around and you are a lighter skinned counterpart to the darker skinned male or woman, guys, like, be yourselves. And I'm not just saying that, just to say that. I honestly think everybody in general, no matter what color you are, darker, lighter, white, whatever shade you are, you should be your authentic self and stop trying to conform to societal norms and everything just to get acceptance and go far out here. I think that's blasphemy. I think you're holding yourself back. And listen, I'm not saying it's going to be difficult at times, but you're going to be so much happier and so much more at peace when you can just get up every day and not have to worry about trying to outshine this person or trying to do all this shit just to fit in with this group. Like, that shit is crazy. And guys, light skin and mulatto people, guys, like, y'all really need to really understand that, because I know growing up can be kind of confusing for us, and I know we don't really tend to really fully understand ourselves until we get older in life, like I am, because I really didn't start to catch on with certain things until I got back in the gym and got into, my mid-20s out here. That's when I really started to really find myself out here as a man. But some people, it do take longer, but yeah, for the man and woman out there, it's very, very important that y'all stay true to yourselves, and you don't have to prove shit to nobody. Not the white counterpart, not the darker skin counterpart, none of that. People will hit you with a bunch of bullshit all the time, try to exile you and, try to be like, oh, you're this, you're that. Because guys, like, I get a lot of shit for the way I be talking. I like, oh, you country ass nigga, who the fuck you think you is? Like, I heard that shit all the time back on the East Coast growing up in Tampa, Florida. And then on top of that, like, guys, I look decent. I always look decent. And I look even better now, from hitting the gym and everything. Mix that on top of, like, my own type of style of dressing. I decimate everybody. Bro, in Florida, I don't know how things change, but motherfucker, you'll go over there. Every melanated person I'll look at, it don't matter what time of the year is, they got the same shit. Fucking either khaki joggers or black joggers or gray pajamas, and then they got the black hoodie. That's like all I see with the young people walking around. It can be 89 degrees, black hoodie. I'll be like, God damn, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, as a kid, when I ain't know no better, like, I used to kind of dress like that too. But at the same time, damn, I still had my own type of style with it, But that's the shit you'll see over there on the East Coast, over there in Florida all the time. Now, you do got people who do, dress a certain type particular way. But, me, I always got told I dress like a white boy. Every time I dress pretty decent, like, oh boy, who you think you is out here, like this white boy dressing? I'm like, the fuck? Like, this is my own style. Like, I mean, I just like to wear shit that fit me nicely. I like to wear solid colors. I like to wear a lot of black, a lot of white, and I wear some unique shit like this. If I were to go back to Florida dressing like this, oh man, bro. I mean, yeah, like, for one, I know I'll get a lot of compliments, but at the same time, I know I'll get a lot of hate too. They can be like, man, who the fuck you think he is? Like, that's some East Coast shit. You already know how they hating ass be. But Midwest out here, like, now out here in the Midwest, and you go out there to Colorado, you go out there to fucking Las Vegas, nothing but love. You can be your authentic self, and it's cool, bro. If you a light skinned person, I said this many times, get the hell out the East Coast. Now I recently just moved back with family and stuff because I had some shit going on, you know, when I was apartment situation. You know, if you watch the channel, you already know the situation with my old roommate. Fucking mess. But yeah, temporarily moved back with family and stuff. But I'm out here rebuilding myself, grinding with this YouTube, about to try to give me a second job so I can stack up enough money and dip out there to Colorado because my family, they moving back to Florida. I pray to God I have enough money because, you know, I'm not trying to go back to Florida at all. I fucking hate the weather. I do miss the woman though. God damn, I do miss the woman. I ain't gonna lie. But other than the woman, bro, like I really don't miss Florida like that, you know, but it just like, bro, like it just, I don't know, man. Yeah, it's a different type of vibe out there. It's heavily status driven. It's one thing I don't like about the East Coast versus out here, bro. Like on the West Coast. I mean, I'm not the West Coast, but well, yeah, that too. But out here in the Midwest and, you know, West Coast area, you know, Colorado area and shit, man. It's more about the vibe and just how you carry yourself. That's what I love about this side of the U.S. You know, because on the East Coast, man, I just feel like, man, you gotta really do the most to really get a lot of people attentions, you know, out there, which I've never been on that type of time, but the East Coast, I just don't like how that shit be moving for me. Don't get me wrong, like I still get success and shit, but I just don't like how the shit be rolling over there. I don't like how shit be moving. But again, if it's like a rural area, if it's like northern Florida, I ain't gonna lie, northern Florida, if I had to live anywhere, it'll be the northern Florida. I fuck with it over there. That's cool, laid back, people cool as fuck over there. But once you get to Tampa, fuck, man. Orlando, all right. Miami, it's straight. You know, it's just expensive as fuck, but it is a lot of fun. But I'm not trying to go back to the East Coast. I really don't want to go back to the East Coast. So praying I have enough money to get out there to Colorado, kick it there for a little bit, and then stack my money, go to Asia or Africa or Russia. That's like my top three, you know. But yeah, I'm just trying to keep on grinding, doing what I need to do out here, and just keep on pushing, man, you know, because like I just live my life a certain type of way, guys. Like I really love living simple. I love my peace. And in the black community, bro, like I don't know what it is, bro. Like whenever you a light-skinned dude or you like mulatto and shit, it's like this idea that you gotta like prove yourself and shit. Like I never understood that, and I don't think no light-skinned person in general should ever try to do that. Like we are a very, very authentic looking and type of people, and we need to own up to that. And I'm so glad out here on YouTube all of us are able to actually come together and work together now. And I'm hearing similar stories, guys. Like I'm really loving this. And I think, you know, guys, if we keep this up, we all gonna go pretty far out here. And because, guys, trying to build something in America, especially you're a type of man that moves like me, you looking bigger than like just America. You trying to take your talents to Africa or Asia or Russia like I am, or even Australia, you know, like you thinking on a bigger scale. America's not it, bro. Hell, trying to get motherfuckers just to subscribe to a YouTube channel. Bitches can't even do that shit. So if they can't even subscribe to a YouTube channel, knowing damn well you as a person, once you get on top, you gonna make sure everybody eat, you know. But it's so much jealousy, bro. Like I really hate how much super jealousy it is towards us. Like that's really insane. You know, you out here trying to build some shit, and it's motherfuckers, they out here like, oh, who he think he is? Oh, that's never gonna work. And then they be the first motherfuckers to come back once that shit start popping. And y'all better not give them a damn thing either. I don't care what they look like. I don't care they black, white, dark skin, light skin. You know, I don't care who it. You know, anybody who can watch a person grow, not contribute, not give a shout out, not provide any type of value other than watching him, like spectating the dude's posts, but they don't engage with his videos, they don't subscribe. Like, bro, that's some fuck shit. And you think I'm supposed to come out there and go help you? Fuck no. And I just be looking around and I'm just like, and they be the first ones to get upset. I be like, oh man, you know, you really switched up and shit. I'm like, bro, you know me for the fucking longest. You already knew how I be moving. And then they hit you with that bullshit like, oh, I didn't know you was actually, serious about the shit. Bitch, that's what I've been fucking doing for the last fucking 5 years. You think I've been putting in all this work for no reason? You think I've been hitting the gym for the last couple years, going on 3, for no reason? Like, no, I'm building myself up. And, I'm staying out of trouble. I ain't never got no criminal record or nothing like that. I'm not saying I haven't made dumb decisions over the years, but I'm moving a lot better than the average person walking around, no matter the race, And, this is how a lot of us light skins, not just light skins guys, this is how most people should move. But this is a fucked up part about here in America, which is why I say this ain't really a place for us. We need to go where we're celebrated. Think about it, guys. You're a rarity walking around. Instead of treating you like something special, something unique, we just gonna go around shitting on these people. Us light skins, mulattoes out here in this world. But more specifically in America, you out here walking around, smile on your face, very helpful, good personality. But because of the fuckery that the media and other groups of people will do and get out there to the masses, they gonna look at us sideways. They gonna look at us like we the scum of the earth walking around, But really, we want like most of us are some of like the coolest and laid back people walking around here. And then they respect, like, guys, and then these same group of people, they always mistake our chillness for weakness. Like, if we chill and lay back, bro, even back when I was in high school, motherfucker, even few teachers thought I was just like, I was cool with every single person. No, like, I just know how to move in a very mature manner. Like, I'm not trying to start some shit and just pop off for no reason if I ain't got to. If a bitch don't put their hands on me, I'm good, but at the same time, it's like, if I gotta really do, like, cause I just know how Florida people be, bro. Like, they'll run their mouth, like, at least back in school, at least, they'll run their mouth, but they literally won't do shit. The second you try to step to them and you be like, nigga, what's up? They be like, oh, nah. Or then if you clown their ass too hard, because, like, let's say if you clap back too hard, now these bitch ass niggas ready to fight. Then you try to fight them, and then everybody like, oh, no, you can't be doing that. I'm like guys, like, y'all see the fuckery that comes with this shit? If you a handsome looking light skin or mulatto person walking around, like, from all these other groups of people, like, I mean, this is just a fucked up like culture in general, guys. Like, in general, like, out here in America, like, I would say, guys, we're like guys, we know our talents. We know how special we are. At least y'all should know. And that don't just go for us, because, like, black people, y'all special too. Darker skinned blacks and everything. If you're not mixed or nothing, I know everybody like to say, oh, all black is black. Oh yeah, that's true, until the light skinned counterparts, mixed people, everybody start to surpass everybody, and they're considered the form of blackness. That's the staple blueprint and everything. Now it's an issue. Now it's whitewashing, which is why, like, yeah, like light skins got to have our own lane at the end of the day for that reason, because, like, y'all see how we be moving. But at the same time, I'm not going to dish y'all, because at the end of the day, I wouldn't be nothing without black people, like dark skinned counterparts. I wouldn't be shit. It's plenty of dark skinned people that put me on. It's plenty of dark skinned people that still got my back to this very day. And I'm going to always have their back. I'm going to definitely always go to bat for them. Plenty of white folks that got my back, and I'm going to still go to bat for them, But yeah, but at the same time, it's like, I'm just seeing things, and I'm seeing so much unfold as I get older, and I just got to call out this stuff, because black people, dark-skinned blacks, y'all can go so far out here. And y'all really see how the light-skinned male be moving, how we kind of be in our own lane, doing our own shit. We don't go for that fuckery. I'm not saying dark-skinned dudes don't be doing that, but I notice with y'all, again, not all the time, but it takes time for y'all to do that. A lot of y'all got to go through some really traumatic shit for y'all to start to really move that type of way. A light-skinned nigga always been moving that type of way, because he ain't never really fit in like that, So that's the point I'm trying to make. But again, like I said, that's not everybody in all the melanated community. It's very, very diverse. You got some moving like this, some moving like that, But I just think you'll go a lot farther, no matter if you're light skin or dark skin. But we got to all come together at some point, and be like, hey, listen, this how the light skins and the mulattoes, they be moving, like, take the time. I think we should all learn from one another anyway. because really a light-skinned person is the biggest ally. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to make a video coming up next, but about this particular topic. But I really think us light skins, we everybody's biggest ally. We the dark skins ally because like we the blueprint, I would argue, to how to really move and move our own type of way and still excel out here without jumping on society norms. Even with all the fuckery every group got the nerve to throw at us, we still keep on pushing, in our own type of unique way. And dark skinned blacks, y'all can learn some shit from that. Like keep on grinding with shit. Like, cause guys, it's so many dark skinned people I be seeing, they be lacking so much confidence. Like they can't like excel out here. And I think that's crazy. If y'all dedicate time with YouTube, and especially y'all showing talent with this shit, y'all need to really dedicate with that, because y'all can go very, very far out here. But I get it, man. In the black community, like it's so much. The second you want to step out and do something great, the black community is the last place that's really finna boost your ego to go do that. It don't matter if you dark skin, light skin. The only group of women that's really finna get their egos boosted in the black community is gonna be the light skinned woman, mixed woman, and that's really about it. You just have to look good. Really, a woman finna be that type of area, that's really finna get their egos boosted in the black community. But even then, they still gonna catch hell, to an extent. But a man, oh nah, it's different for us, But dark skinned blacks, come on now, like y'all the more bigger majority out there. And I think y'all should be able to come together a lot more and really take note to have a light skin and everybody be moving out here, people like myself, because we can really put each other on game and help one another come up together, because we not on no hating shit. Like real talk, some of us just move differently. It's things I seen that dark skinned dudes be doing. I don't really see a lot of light skinned dudes and mulatto dudes be doing like that, and we can work together to really come up together. And it be shit I be seeing white people doing. I be like, that's not so smart, but we can also educate them so we can all bring peace with one another and all come up together. That's how I like to move. That's the type of energy I be on. But it's only gonna work if you can be your authentic self. You're gonna have to be comfortable with being alone for a long time. You're gonna have to be comfortable with having people shitting on your name constantly. But a lot of people can't go through that shit. A lot of people just ain't mentally strong to do that. And this is what makes us light-skinned Negroes so like super, super special out here. I be noticing. Because I be like, damn. I be looking around and I be seeing like, wow, I really am outshining a lot of counterparts out here. It don't matter if they dark-skinned, they white. Like, guys, we really got a superpower out here. We can handle so much fuckery from any group and still prevail the fastest. Black people has always been the group that prevailed no matter what anybody has threw at them. But because the light skins and the mulattoes, we fall in such a category of, it's not really a group of us that really come together like that. We really already don't really feel like we fit in like that. So we ain't got no choice but to get our confidence a different type of way and really prevail out here. So, if more of us decide to move like that, we going to be really, really awesome out here. And I do think we can, all of us need to take our talents elsewhere, because America is not in our best interests. Shout out to the Mulatto Mindset. He made great videos talking about how America is not the future for us, until we get into like more power and social status, which it's going to be a long ass time for that shit happen, we're not going to see a lot of shit change out here, And yeah, guys, I got a lot of video topics I'm going to get out there, but I just had to really stress on this because I see so many people out here like in the light skin space, mulatto space out here, and they're not cool with themselves. Like some of them are denying parts of them, like parts of their side and bloodlines and shit. They denying some of that. Some of them, they're confused. But guys, I want to see everybody do good out here. Like it's okay to be different. And guess what? Hey, a lot of women may or may not like that shit, and that's okay. But please do not be one of these goofy ass niggas out here trying to get out here and try to go fit in and do some thug life shit just to get some trashy ass woman. You want to get quality. If I'm a rarity walking around this world, bitch, I'm gonna get me some quality. you know, and you should have that same type of mindset, both man or woman. And yes, like if you're a man or if you're a woman, understand everybody is still at different levels in life. But you see somebody going hard and you see somebody like another light skinned mulatto walking around looking like yourself, get to know that person. You know, because yeah, guys, like it's a lot of fuckery on our names, and you know, hey, let these niggas hate at the end of the day because we finna keep on shining. But it is your boy Black Ronin. Like and subscribe, share. Y'all take it easy.